diet, like I only just have it once every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
That was quite a big meat eater, but I can just give it up completely.
I mean, I stopped the meat about 15 years ago.
Yes.
And I haven't noticed the difference in anything.
I have. My energy levels elevated.
Oh, I know, in the sense that there's no negative effect of stopping meat. It's been fine.
It's just always lethargic.
Yeah, it makes you very heavy, you see.
I don't smell meat, do you?
Not from over here. Let me just come over there and just want to check these areas. Is this a tumble dryer? This is just a washing machine, not a tumble dryer, is it?
Do you really want to tumble dry your clothes? We have a tumble dryer, right? I never use it because it will damage your clothes if they're expensive.
But there's nowhere to dry them.
Well, you put an error. You put an error? Like
An error?
Those errors?
There's hardly any space in here, is there? That's the thing. I'm trying to get a sofa, TV and whatnot in here.
I don't know. I don't like putting my stuff in the tumble dryer.
I'm okay with that.
I just leave them to dry in the garage for like 3 days on end because it's so cold now.
If I had a garage here,
or you could just put them on the radiator. The nice thing about here is that you only have to pay your electric bill and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, no boiler to worry about, no, hot
So
water.
the electrics are off at the moment.
I always say to my buyers, my job is to show you everything. Your job is to pick. Your job is to let me know when you're happy with something.
That's the idea, isn't it?
My real job really starts once you say, this is the lab I want. Do you know what I mean? That's when my job starts. Then I have to bring you and the vendor together, to agree on some figure.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of these bugs crawling around here. They are everywhere.
If it's been locked for 2 months, then you're gonna get stuff.
Is that normal?
Yeah, it's normal. Any house if you lock up, it'll be like that. But I would invest in, like maybe a new fridge, a new washing machine. I don't know about you, but I don't want, I don't want
Other people's stuff.
Yes.
Used stuff.
I think for £1,000 you can even get a brand new kitchen and they'll fit it for you from like B&Q or IKEA or something.
But this is one of the things now. You might like it as a feature, but as someone who's going to stay here, I don't like it at all. No, it's really ugly. Yeah, if the rest of this place was rustic, that would be fine. But when you've got a nice place like this, and then you have one of them in the middle of it, it's not great. But that's something I'll have to overlook if I need to.
I know what you did. This probably was a closed kitchen, was it? And she opened it up.
What have we got? 2 plug points down there.
I wonder what you can do about this door.
I don't think you can do that. I think the whole reason that it's there is because it's a structure.
Yes, but you can cover it up with that stuff and make it look like a normal pillar.
You cover it up, yeah.
Yes.
I guess that's the only way, right?
Yes, there was called plaster.
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 To make it look better.
To make it look like a normal pillar. Or you can turn it into shelves. Like
Tiny shelves.
These are spices.
Spice rack.
Yeah, spice rack. Spice rack, tea, coffee.
Yes, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Life's too short short, you know, you gotta be happy.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'll be...
You've worked very, very hard for your 200 grand.
You don't know how hard I've worked.
Don't believe me, I can imagine.
Yeah, I've done your hours, I've done the late classes, the 15 classes a week, 15 classes a week, up to 17 classes a week I've taught. To obviously to get to a position finally in my late years to be able to choose something, and hence I'm trying to make the right choice in the right area.
You gotta remember, Neil, that you just putting your foot on the property ladder here, so it's not the last thing you're gonna buy. So hopefully, you know, this is the first of many transactions. You know, in 2 years' time, you're just gonna want a 1-bed or a 2-bed.
But all I can think about.
You're in a very good position to do that because you already own. Do you know what I mean?
But you know, you've got to focus on the step that you're on, right?
Yes.
It's
but it's like don't you know? It's not like it's not the end all of all properties. Do you know what I mean?
But it is the beginning.
Yes. Like I said, you gotta be happy. If you feel that this is you, then yes, let's take this seriously. If you can't feel this is you.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm saying about these windows is these are going to need to be replaced because I really, really don't like the idea of this. I'm the kind of person that would want to look out of the window comfortably.
Yes.
I'd want it to be the other way around. Now, I've had a look on the block here, and most of them are those windows where you live.
Well,
and I'm really surprised.
Get a carpenter to just fix this one and bring, this. There's some probably maybe a screw.
I'm just wondering why this is so jarred.
Do you know what I mean? You can get this fixed and bring that up. There's probably a screw, something in here.
There's got to be something to change that. I'm just wondering.
The other side.
Go ahead, I'll go and have a look in the bathroom.
Oh, there's a blind here, by the way.
There is?
Yeah. Oh, look.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
very
good.
good with blinds. I've worked on this one.
No,
But thankfully I ended up selling the flat, so the vendor wasn't very mad at me. He didn't want to kill me. It was actually a very heavy curtain. It came tumbling down.
Really?
With the
That's not good.
clothes and everything. Okay, Neil.
Yeah. You want me to try to open that? If I hold that, just point it because it's just filming at the moment.
Okay.
In a hurry. No, this hasn't been open for a month.
Yes. Well, maybe if you hold the window up a little, maybe that's jamming. No, you gotta unscrew it.
No, that will need probably pliers and WD-40 on
Yes, yes.
that. I can't open it.
Maybe next time when you come to see it during the day, we'll bring pliers or something.
Yeah, and some WD-40 and open that up. Right, let me just establish where this place is and the smell and whatnot from here. Where am I going with that? Okay, so... I can smell a bit, but I think I think when this is open, I think it will be more apparent. But I've got to work out if it's something that's going to really trouble me immensely. And I know that I'm down here to the right. Yeah, I mean, beneath us is the best way because we can see it opposite in the mirror. In the window, so it's the best way underneath us, and to the right at the bottom you see where there's green light is, that's the kebab shop. So that's where that guy's bringing the charcoal for the kebabs. So that's what's going on underneath. That's something that I need to get through in my head. But the other thing that I was thinking about by being on the front face here is how much kind of pollution will be absorbing.
The other one. What about the other one?
Which one?
For 179.
179?
Yes.
Which one was that?
Where the Japanese lady lives, the tenant.
That wasn't 179.
That was 279.
That was 279.
279. Sorry.
I wish it was 179. That, if I could afford that and it could come into a range that I wanted, then maybe.
Maybe you can borrow.
I'd have to borrow more.
Borrow like 70. You got 210.
Yeah.
Maybe you can borrow some. They'll easily lend you 70. You know?
Yeah. Actually, it's not quite as simple as that. But let me just finish with this one, thinking about this property today. In the morning, I like to meditate.
Yes.
Sometimes in the evening.
Yes.
And if I'm doing
And you like the
pranayama,
window to be open.
yeah, if I'm doing breathing exercises,
Yeah.
which I often do, then I'm just wondering about how I'm going to cope with two things: noise pollution and pollution.
I don't think this is going to work, Neil. I
Yeah.
hate to be negative, but it's just not adding up for me, you know. Breathing exercises, meditation.
This
I
is
mean, unless you're very good at blocking
things out.
Yes. Unless you've reached a point in your meditation where you're so good
That you
that
can
just
block it all
never-
out.
Yes.
Can you do me? And you know, I'm just checking the sound insulation as well. Would you be able to close that for me,
Yes, of course.
please? I'm just going to go into the bathroom for a
No,
second.
there's no noise whatsoever.
When it's closed, it seems okay.
Yeah. But you know the winter's going to be freezing. You can't have this open in the winter.
No.
So, most of the year is winter time. And in the summer, you're not going to be meditating here, you're going to be meditating in Haifa.
First thing in the morning. No, I like to meditate at home for less disturbance from the public. That's the thing.
Oh God,
The tap is on. It's not doing a lot, to be fair.
is it hot though?
No, this is the problem. See, it's coming. This is the actual pressure of the tap.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that unless you speak to the building.
The cold pressure is good.
Perfect.
It's the
Yeah.
hot.
The hot pressure here, because we're probably on the bottom. But I'm very surprised about that because it's
Well,
fine
maybe they
everywhere
should
else.
just come and fix it, you know?
That will need to be fixed. She should speak to them and say, come and sort it out before anyone buys it, I would imagine. What else do I need to note? Here. So the silence. See, this is good. This is good.